Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, why does pleasure feel so good at first, yet leave you feeling empty afterward? Why is it that what we chase the most often hurts us the most? We live in a world where pleasure is sold everywhere, on screens, in ads, in songs, even in the way people walk down the street. But here's the truth most people never face. Every pleasure comes with a price. And that price, my friend, is far higher than you think. This video is not about judgment, it's about awakening. It's about learning how modern pleasure quietly robs you of your strength, your peace, and even your sense of who you are. By the end of this video, you'll see the hidden cost you've been paying without even realizing it, and how to finally stop. So stay with me till the end, because this message might just save your mind, your energy, and your life. Let's start with a question. When was the last time you felt truly satisfied? Not distracted, not entertained, not excited for a moment, but deeply, quietly happy. If it's been a while, you're not alone. The modern world doesn't want you peaceful. It wants you stimulated. It wants you clicking, scrolling, buying, consuming. Pleasure is the bait, control is the trap, and that's where the hidden price begins. The trap of pleasure. It starts small, a craving for comfort after a long day, a glance at something exciting, a video, a fantasy, a small indulgence. You tell yourself, I deserve this, it's just for now. But what you don't see is how the mind starts building patterns. Pleasure becomes a need, then it becomes your routine, then your ruler. Think about it. How many people wake up and reach for their phones before even saying good morning? How many spend hours online chasing stimulation they'll forget 10 minutes later? We live in a time where the human attention span is shorter than a goldfish's. You know why? Because pleasure has hijacked the brain. Every time you give in to a quick hit of pleasure, dopamine floods your mind. It feels good, but the more you do it, the more your brain demands. Soon, normal life feels dull, your work feels boring, your relationships feel flat. You need more excitement, more pleasure, more stimulation. And here's the cruel part, no matter how much you get, it's never enough. Pleasure gives you a moment of heaven and an hour of hell. It empties you while pretending to fill you. That's why so many men today feel restless and drained without knowing why. They're not tired from work, they're tired from over-pleasure, from losing their energy, their focus, their will, and yet the world keeps telling them, you need more. It's like drinking salt water when you're thirsty. The more you drink, the thirstier you get. Let's be honest for a moment. How many of your biggest regrets began with a moment of pleasure? How many mistakes, broken relationships, and lost dreams can be traced back to one thought, just this once? That's the power of the trap. It feels harmless, but it slowly rewires who you are. And here's something few will tell you. Pleasure doesn't just waste time. It steals spiritual energy. Every time you give in to shallow pleasure, you lose a bit of your power, the deep inner strength that creates confidence, focus, and calm. The ancient masters knew this. They guarded their energy like treasure. Today, most people give it away for nothing. Now, some might say, what's the big deal? Everyone does it. Well, everyone's also anxious, depressed, and distracted. Maybe doing what everyone does is the real danger. The struggle and the awakening. This is where things get real, because once you recognize the trap, the war begins. You'll feel the pull. Your mind will whisper, just one more time. It's no big deal. But deep down, you know what happens after. You know the guilt, the emptiness, the fatigue. Breaking free from pleasure addiction is not just about willpower. It's about understanding what's at stake. Every man who wants peace must face this battle, because you can't have both, constant pleasure and lasting peace. So here's the truth. Pleasure is not your friend. It's a thief disguised as a gift. It takes your focus, your energy, your years. It makes you live in loops, repeating the same habits while your dreams fade away. Let's pause for a second, because this is heavy. Take a deep breath. Look at your own life. Are you in control of pleasure, or is pleasure controlling you? If you can't answer that clearly, that's your sign. Here's the science. Dopamine, the chemical of pleasure, isn't bad. But when overstimulated, it numbs your receptors. That's why small things no longer make you happy. You stop enjoying nature, silence, reading, or real connection. Everything normal starts to feel boring. So you chase more excitement, and the cycle deepens. But the body pays a price too. Overindulgence in lust and constant stimulation drains physical energy. For men, it literally weakens vitality, the life force that gives strength, clarity, and drive. The body feels older, the mind grows foggy, the will weakens, and yet the world calls this normal. Because a tired, distracted man is easier to control than a focused one. You see, the hidden price of pleasure isn't just exhaustion, it's slavery. When your desires control you, you lose freedom. You can't lead, can't build, can't think deeply. Your mind becomes a battlefield, and pleasure always wins. But there's hope, because awareness is the first weapon. Once you see the pattern, you can break it. The same energy that feeds pleasure can feed purpose. The same desire that destroys can build. It's all about direction. Now, let's interrupt this for a moment. Have you ever laughed at yourself after chasing something stupid, thinking it would make you happy? Maybe a night of indulgence or another mindless scroll online. It's almost funny when you see it clearly, how our brains act like kids with candy. We think, this time it'll be different. But it never is. Humor helps because it breaks guilt. You can't change what you hate, but you can change what you understand. So, laugh at the trap, but don't live in it. Let's move deeper. Imagine a man sitting alone at night. The world is quiet, but his mind is loud. He scrolls, he watches, he searches for pleasure. He thinks he's relaxing, but he's actually draining himself. Tomorrow, he'll wake up tired. He won't know why. He'll blame sleep, diet, age. But the truth is, he's losing his essence every night. This story isn't fiction. It's happening everywhere. Men are burning their light for a few seconds of escape. They don't realize the hidden cost until it's too late, until their peace is gone. The return to power. But here's the good news. You can break free. You can reclaim your peace, your focus, your energy, and you don't need some magic pill or secret technique. Just awareness, discipline, and purpose. The first step is honesty. You must admit that pleasure has taken too much from you, not to feel shame, but to take back control, because you can't heal what you deny. Next, you replace. You can't just stop chasing pleasure. You must chase something greater, build something, learn, create, serve, move your body, do things that make you proud. Each time you choose growth over pleasure, your power returns. Then, protect your energy. Your energy is sacred. Every time you give it away to shallow pleasure, you lose focus, courage, and calm. But when you save it, when you protect your life force, you gain strength that others can feel. People will look at you differently. You'll stand taller, speak clearer, think faster. That's not magic, that's mastery. And here's the beauty. When you master pleasure, you don't lose joy. You gain real joy. You start to enjoy the small things again. A sunset, a walk, a conversation. Life becomes lighter, calmer, fuller. Because real peace doesn't come from stimulation, it comes from stability. Now here's a cliffhanger thought. What if the thing you call pleasure is actually pain in disguise? What if every short thrill you chase today steals years of calm from your future? What if the real pleasure isn't in taking, but in holding back, mastering, and choosing peace? Because when you stop wasting energy on false pleasure, that same power builds your real life, your career, your confidence, your relationships. Everything starts to rise. And that's the real secret. The hidden price of pleasure is not just loss, it's lost potential. Every time you give in, you trade the man you could be for the moment you want now. And the world will happily sell you a million ways to keep doing that. But you have a choice. You can keep paying the hidden price, or you can walk away today and start investing in peace. Now you know the truth. Pleasure is not free. It costs your peace, your power, and your purpose. But the moment you see it clearly, the spell breaks. You're no longer controlled, you're conscious. And that is where freedom begins. If this message touched you, if you felt that spark of truth inside you, don't stop here, because the next step is even deeper. You need to understand what pleasure actually does to your mind. Slowly, quietly, over time. Watch my next video, How Lust Destroys the Mind Slowly. It's right here on the end screen. That video will show you how to protect your mind, your focus, and your energy for good. Because remember, pleasure promises happiness, but only discipline delivers peace. And peace, my friend, is the greatest luxury in the world today.